Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat back with another video, and in this video we're going to talk about Celsius. I'm really bullish on this project. I think it's a really good project long term, and it's only starting to ramp up. So watch this video right to the end if you want to put something into something long term that could 5 to 10x in the next couple of years. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're a new visitor, and if you're a returning visitor you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. You get all my latest videos as soon as I upload them. So Celsius Network, this one's been around for a while. They had their ICO in 2017. They've been pretty low key, and they haven't really used a lot of advertising, mainly word of mouth. And they've been pretty quiet compared to other competitors. But recently, in the last 6 months, they've really started to ramp up their activity and increase their user base. Now, they're increasing their user base by about 1,500 per day. And this is partly because of the dramas and debacle that's happening with Crypto.com. And I think a lot of Crypto.com customers are now looking for alternatives, and Celsius Network is one of those alternatives. The thing with Crypto.com, the reason why they built their user base so big to they claim 5 million users, is because they've been buying a lot of this advertising and spending a lot of money. Here is an ad that they had on CoinMarketCap, and they've spent hundreds and thousands of dollars on advertising, obviously to get the user base to where it is. But since they've made the changes, even now here the syndicate is they used to offer 500,000 for their syndicates, and they used to do their syndicates, I think it was on a bi-weekly basis or a weekly basis at some point. Now they've dropped the allocation to 250,000, and I think now they're doing it in a longer period. So they obviously, a lot of people are moving away from Crypto.com, and now they're looking for alternatives. It's still a good option for, I guess, card people that have the card. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about this, but there's a lot of disgruntled people with Crypto.com, and if you just go and have a look at their price, they've dropped down. I mean, they were in the top 10, now they've dropped to 18. And Crypto.com was about 15 cents at one point. Now it's basically like nearly halved to 7 cents. So this whole debacle of Crypto.com, why I'm mentioning it, is because it's helping Celsius. Celsius Network is it's a centralized application, okay? And so it's not decentralized at all. Celsius, even though it's centralized, I trust this more than a lot of these decentralized protocols that haven't been audited. So this is audited by the SEC. They were actually the first to go to the SEC and get regulated. They approached the SEC, and as you can see here, this is the SEC document on sec.gov, and it shows what they've submitted. So they are getting monitored now by the US Securities and Exchange Commission, and there's no dramas there at all. So you can find out more about the team, totally transparent, and that's why I'm really, really bullish on this. They have a very good reputation. When you send your Celsius to the app, it is held by someone else. So you're trusting someone, custodian, to hold your crypto, okay? And how it works is they have a website, but it's all done on the app, okay? So it's done on the mobile app, not on the website. So you can actually borrow, you can earn crypto by just sending it to the app, and it'll automatically earn, okay? It's just, I guess you could call it just staking, okay? So you just hodl the coin in the app and you automatically earn. And you will earn on a weekly basis, and it's automatically compounded for you. You can also borrow against your crypto. We'll talk about that in a second. They've got all these other functions. They've also got a swap coming up, so you're about to swap coins. It's actually already live, but there's not much volume in it. And they've got a whole bunch of things happening. But the thing that I'm really excited about, and I think that this token can actually 5x in the short term, so it can go over $10. This is what I'm saying. This is just not financial advice, but just my opinion. I think this can go over $10. It's $1.89 now. And if we just bring it out a little bit now to 30 days, as you can see here, this huge rise here from, say, $1.39 to $1.80. And I think it can go to $10 short term. The increase, the reason why I'm saying that is because the user base is basically they're getting about 1,500 new members, customers a day. All right. Now look at the supply. The supply is only 695 million, and that is a lot. However, the circulating supply is only 361 million, so only half, basically 50% of that is out, which is a good thing. Compared to, competitors like Crypto.com, only 20% of the supply was out, so they still had 80% of the supply. Massive dilution coming. So if you look at the tokenomics on it, 50% of the circulating supply is already out in the marketplace, and it's only $1.89. The reason why I'm super bullish on this is because of the tokenomics here. Okay, so I think that this can go short term to $10 if the user base keeps on increasing, and long term we could do a 10x. I mean, the market cap's only 683 million. Could we see this in the top 10? That would be very ambitious. Okay, that would be very ambitious. That would need to get their user base to 3-4 million for this to get in the top 10. Okay, at the moment it's 36 on CoinMarketCap. I don't know what it's on CoinGecko. However, for this to rise and get like up in the top 10, once you sort of get in the top 10 and top 20, you're really getting a lot of exposure. And people, like, if you're in the top 10, a lot of investors just look at the top 10 and then they invest. But for CEL to get in the top 10, that would need like a 4 billion market cap. Let's see, Cardano's got 4 billion. Right now, CEL token is at 400 million, according to this. But then on this, it's got 600 million. So basically 10x, you would need about 6 billion. So I don't think it's going to get in the top 10, not this year, not next year. But if the user base keeps on increasing, this could get in the top 10 in probably 2022, 2023, so a couple of years away. That's not unrealistic at all. What is the driver of this is the user base. Okay, who's using this stuff? If the token has utility, people are using it, then big things are going to happen. So this is the CEL app. As we see here, there's 211,000 members. Don't forget, my Crypto.com had 5 million members, so there's still huge growth coming. I mean, look at the numbers here. The amount of BTC, total deposits, net deposits, 1.6 billion. It's just absolutely crazy sort of numbers that Celsius has right now. And total earned is 71 million in interest. So these are the different rates. Now for international and United States, there's different rates, okay? And so for international, you can actually earn in CEL. Right now for US citizens, you can't, because it's like a regulation, or because this is highly regulated by the SEC. So you can't actually earn in CEL at the moment. They're working on it. But international customers can. So in other words, you can deposit Bitcoin, Tether, Ethereum, DAI, USDC, whatever coin you send to the app to basically earn interest on, here's the interest that you'll earn. So the highest paying interest at the moment are the stable coins. There's a feature in the app where you can actually earn in CEL token. All right. So what happens when you earn in CEL token and you get your weekly rewards, if you choose CEL, what happens is what they have to do is go out and purchase the CEL in the marketplace, and then to give you your rewards in CEL. And this is a really good thing because they have to go and buy it from the current supply, and this is going to obviously make the supply more scarce. Also, when you take out a loan, so this is the loan here, the minimum is 500 and 6 months is the minimum time period, okay? And you can just pick whatever we want. Let's just say, for example, I would do True USD. I want to borrow a stable coin collateral, and then you would do like the different loan to value. So if you do 500, 6 months on a stable coin, you only need to deposit 2,000 True USD, and your interest will only be $1.75 if you pay in CEL, but if you pay in cash, it'll be $2.50. That's all you're going to pay. You're going to pay $2.50 interest to borrow $500 if you put 2,000 down. That's incredible. However, if you want a bigger loan, like the 33%, you're going to pay more, but also you can borrow more as well. See? So you can borrow more, 500. See? You can borrow, you don't need as much collateral, so you only need 1,500 there. Now if you go at 50%, you need you only need 1,000. You need to put 1,000 in to borrow 500, but you pay higher interest, okay? And if you pay and sell, it's less, you pay less because you're using the CEL token. So this is giving the CEL token another utility. By paying in CEL token, you're going to get the loan cheaper. All right. So this is really good rates if you're going to use crypto as collateral to borrow more crypto, and you could, get more BTC or get more Ethereum. All right. And hopefully, by borrowing it and the price of Ethereum or Bitcoin goes up, it's more than the actual repayments, and you can actually make money. There's actually $8 billion in loans already taken out, and the reason why people do this is because what I just said, they take out a loan at, say, for example, 25%. Let's just say they put down 10,000. They can borrow up to 2,500, right? They would just either go and, let's just say they bought $2,500 of Bitcoin now. Their interest that they would pay would only be $1.75. That's their total interest. See, it's only 29 cents a month. Can you see the power of that? They're only paying 0.7% interest. That's absolutely crazy. So they're borrowing $2,500 and they're only paying $1.75 in CEL. If they pay in cash, they pay $12.50. Can you see how crazy that is? They're only paying 1% per. And that's why $8 billion worth of loans is out. So it's a way to make money by just using your collateral, right? And then to borrow more crypto and then to put that into a higher earning APY. See? So what people are doing is they'll borrow this loan, they'll get this loan out, right? They'll put, say, 10 grand down, they'll borrow 2.5, they're only getting 1% APY. Then what they'll do is they'll just go to another platform. So here I'm on BlockFi. I put 2,500 in, total interest of $105. That's what my interest. That's what I'll get. Whereas here, my total interest here is $12.50. So can you see what's happening? I'm paying $12.50 to make 105. So then you just subtract 105. I mean, this is if you really wanted to play really safe. And then you take away, what do we say this was, $12.50, you'd make $92 profit just by doing this, just by borrowing from Celsius and putting it on BlockFi. Can you see what they're doing? Can you see what people are doing? I mean, and this is like, you can get way better interest on other things, maybe crypto.com, or you could try to do something more risky like yield farming. But I think you guys get the point, right? By taking out low interest loans on Celsius, you can multiply your money at very low risk. Plus, I just see this. I just see so many advantages of this, and I could go on and on. But I think this video would get really long. I'm super bullish on this. Like I said, I think this will go to $10 next year. If the user base keeps on increasing, I think it'll get to $10 either Q2 or Q3 2021. And I'm super bullish on this long term. So if you want to get an account, you can. There'll be a link below, which will be my affiliate link, which will get you an account. You need to get KYC, and if you use my link below, that would be pretty awesome. If not, just go to celsius.network and download the app. It'll ask you for a coupon code anyway, but it'll just be the link below if you're interested in using my link. Once again, thanks for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts on it. Is this an alternative? Are you a crypto.com customer at the moment? Or have you got funds in BlockFi? Take a look at Celsius Network. Really love this app so far, and start earning crypto. Let me know your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.